and the score.
Yeah.
UTM no watch your phone *281#. A very very important say UTM show ni benya big crash on. Obviously, Champions League match now on team na tenase. The whole set at tenase has shown the best permutations. A bit more and then we were debate. And then you make calls and get your firms if he bet in your way then ZD. We put some good ones together and two pet. I told my show say obenya big crash on. Say Ojoini as our house here. Rich. And did you get to understand why I was saying say Barca would have to be very wary of wherever I can for Richard? Mm-hmm. Match no here.
Yeah.
No, we are stubborn. Oh.
Very, very stubborn.
In fact, clubs bebre Echo Muiji Kodoma, they give Barcelona a lot of respect. They went into the game playing a very, very high line, aggressive on team my friend FC Barcelona. I like Hansi Flick's thinking. Although in the game, ne plan or the say enka Frankie de Jong is a more calmer version of Marc Casado. It will not start here without the ball. Omunye too erratic and only cards be affecting them in game, you know. Yes, once the game was going on, you could tell say the game Frankie de Jong and Timen control the year. The game always move past him. And it is not because de Jong and Yadi and that's who game no sekeke. It is because Rava kind of fun were very aggressive, they were very intense, and then stopped Barca from patiently trying to build and play them out. Yeah, game in the biggest news that came was say Abranche, your friend of Jules Koundé. Our bench, not Hector Font and an air started. And the explanation was simple from coach your friend Hansi. Hansi did a flick was straight up. Which mean? Say Barca Bekonenima, I think that the discipline of Hans Flick will be one of those reasons why they will go very far. So okay, said this season, Wakani several times say, even I think Pedri and I said Gavi, one of them, I will interviews and I said Casado. Say, so we are late for any meeting or drop out. In fact, Marc Casado Beka said time and Barca for our point say Hans Flick no. Or share some of the videos. Now okay said Germany versus Japan, the last 2 World Cups or so, last time and Hans Flick, air coach of Germany no. Half time a documentary by no ice chairs or they both from literally very angry at the German players. And I think that the discipline of Hans Flick is very important. Or drop your branch your friend, Jules Koundé to the bench and Hector Font started. Throughout the game, from the opening of the game, you could tell Barca Forum were doing a very, very good job in terms of rather phone air ball with a high line. They were overloading the far area and then making sure anytime Biana or ball in a very high line, they will put a lot of pressure on the ball. Sending Barca phone ain't even call long into them. Always constantly want the numerical superiority. This was the penalty that Robert Lewandowski scored. Inigo Martinez from a corner. To be very honest, this is a foul. The Asela Inigo Martinez or boxing a foul. I've seen a lot of interpretations from Nipa Bebreka say born a crumple chairman and Carbon and Concoca Inigo Martinez and there was no threat at goal. But this is a foul and once it's in the box, it can constitute a penalty. So for me who problem be our horror. But Rich, before this incident, there was another corner kick. Up the moment, Yabo long cross Amano at the far post. Up the moment, Korean Soccer Pema, night the fourth adding in Sasson Atadium, actually every one. So a lot of the riot people, in fact, riot for president.
And also me provide it on it. And also a
penalty.
It was a penalty.
If this is a penalty, that's a penalty.
Okay.
And I want Madrid for the yard, Madrid for the Casse, and a Barca for then it's a penalty. But the other contentious decision is this one.
And I'm on for Barcelona Dio.
Madrid Dio man as a Barcelona.
No, I'm on for Barcelona Mumina. A Robbie, a team from
who's a dynamic match? The two clubs say Barca and Madrid. Almost destroy Spanish La Liga no. Both of them are destroying.
No, referee on Barcelona.
That's it. Almost say we benefit here or say referee Barcelona ni. We also benefit here or say referee Madrid ni. And almost change. One league, Rich. which other league in Europe have you seen say clubs at the communicate about until the referees ACC? The last time Hetafe did same. Barca the same thing. Madrid for have complained several times, and now yes, one Shania Mateo Lajos will now become the boss of the RFEF after some Madrid officials no Coco Shia the VAR wanted to go and see the video of Mbappe situation. It's a huge one. Another contentious decision. Rich say Barca and Madrid and Shania, the very league that they enjoyed. I'm say no. I'm say product no. We know offside and as an offside.
Me dem ahwa anya offside.
Oh, offside.
Sir.
Still picture ne there. Say who share all journey as on a tactical border. Their arrow no down so no share go no. No, I want us to go to the picture before the video no. Their arrow no down so no share go no. Now you're order in an offside position no. Or in the same line with Inigo Martinez, and we'll try and explain why it is subjective. Niente go for say offside, niente offside, and why even the conversation holds. Rich, free kick. No, this is it. The player is still in an offside position before the ball gets kicked, still offside. Now, this is the bone of contention. Bone of contention, and they say, Abraham Onibotu Mupe or blocky Inigo Martinez from going to prevent this goal from scoring. So, according to the VAR on the day, no, or interfere with play with Inigo Martinez. Now, the other side of the conversation say Inigo Martinez was not going to get close to this ball. What's the other side of the argument? No? I'm saying yes, okay, fine, we interfere. But Inigo, and then the committee might get too close to it. Over here. It is a penalty now, Ojima Barca, you say Inigo Martinez wouldn't have gotten to the ball, but still you have a penalty. No? Then you should have allowed this to go on too. It's very, very minute decision making. Exactly. Anything and yet, so what cheat referees, where cheat referee or where cheat referee for Hana, moment say the integrity of the game. And I think that's what Barca and Madrid are doing. But I mean, essentially, Barca had to get the point, whatever means. It was a difficult game, just like the Deportivo Alaves game. No? Barca and a solitude goal, just one goal. And Makacho said, this season, my worry about Barca were how they were going to dig deep to get results. And now, when they had to dig deep and get just one goal and defend, you know, they were able to get a job done. And I think the Hans-Dieter Flick, after match day 25 or 24, I was Spanish La Liga, and then Barca from 24 at the top of the Spanish La Liga. And this is it. After match day 20, now 7 points between the two. After match day 24, Barca and Madrid, a joint stop. And that's what I'm telling you that for me, at the top of the Spanish La Liga, I think it's more competitive than even the English Premier League this season. And I can assure boys says Kabebefi. Until Utia start to file pen or paper. Now start getting everything ready to make some good money because I'm very certain that that's going to happen. Last week, now also matches need be a dead. A being a dead. Some will go on, some we will see if really senior matches not ever quite ended or honor. Rich and net Milan elusu 1-0 away or Rotterdam. Utie Milan for sporting director I friend Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Zlatan said with the presence of the Milanisti and or San Siro, they should be able to get a job done. For me, the most interesting game should be the Atalanta versus Club Brugge in Bergamo. I saw that game. Rich, in as much as said there was a contentious refereeing decision that they be a one seminar, you will still give credit to how good Brugge were. And I think Brugge will be good and very, very, very good on and off the ball. They made the job difficult for them. The good thing is that Atalanta for no will advance your friend Ademola Lookman back into the team. He may not start, but a really, really important player. I don't have time to tell you the story of Charles de Catalare. Catalare Efi Brugge for Academy. In fact, apart from Kevin De Bruyne, or the highest goal contribution in a single season for a Belgian player in the UCL. Very, very good player. And or against the youth side. Very good player. I think the Charles de Catalare assist or goal are one of the picks that you should go in for. Of course, it's Mattia Retegui and Mario Pasalic in there. I think Atalanta will win at home and get a job done. I like what Ibrahimovic Ekaye. So I'm very confident that they will do it at the San Siro. Meaning AC Milan for that part 4. But at San Siro, I'm tempted to still tilt to their direction.
AC Milan.
Okay.
Some winning stance on AC Milan.
Me class what?
Me and you me coffee kesima. Omon come better. Me you my free.
4 matches no you free man and say
what the kakabia me nyam.
One odd plan as a
me perchance or baba say no. AC Milan
at home at San Siro. I think Milan will get a job done against a difficult Verona side. I'm sure this week, you know. Most Sergio Conceição is a senior maybe. Okobo João Felix from the left wing to try and make way for Tijani Reinders in between the lines and to be able to play Yunus Musa and Yusuf Fofana as the 2 DMs. So Bonne Sadia, they have a good defensive base, and I think at home they'll be able to do it against Team FN Atalanta. We won't see what we saw our Rotterdam BM over there. It's expected Walker, Tomori, Pavlovic, Hernandez, Reinders Fofana, João Felix, Leao, Jimenez, any Abrante FN, Yunus Musa. Very important, especially for Yunus Musa. Our Bebo has the 2 central midfield pair with Yusuf Fofana. Then there's going to be Tijani Reinders and João Felix will rather come to the wide area and then they'll get a job done from there. I think that is going to be a good one. Vincent Kompany, 2-1 lead away from Celtic and Odebefie or Germany. I think it's a game that Vincent Kompany in the man, you know, again will get a job done. Goals will come and over 2.5, 1.5 and then buying to score. No, I think that's going to be exactly never cost one. Give me a heading. Hey, Marty.
Benfica and Monaco.
Benfica Monaco is the game today. Oh.
Sir.
Yes. Hey, now what's your first match, Anna? Benfica if we dalu. And the best Monaco one. Monaco for said they were robbed on the day in their own patch. It's almost a way to go and play at the Dalu, a place where Benfica have been very, very good, very, very good. And meaning Bruno Lage, the manager of Benfica, I've seen him for a long time in the English Premier League. So yambo etire miensa ebabeye etire num na yam prevent you from having a lot of space in between the lines and constantly having control on and off the ball, no catch on the break. And that is why the Greek center for their friend Pavlidis and they the highest scoring Greek or Champions League because almost every time when you're the outlet and get onto the end of balls to try and get goals for you. I know. Say Otamendi Silva will make the back to Caceres and Santos will add up to it. Then in Fiifi-Manfred we'll have Kochu and Amdoni. Up top, Pavlovic and Atakoglu should make the list over there. Rich, this match, the best bet for you. I under 4.5.
We
who have more than 5 goals in this game, or even under 3.5. Or so I bet you. A very keenly contested.
Okay.
One near the game will end in a draw. It can end in a 0-0 draw. I won't be surprised. Keenly contested game, but Benfica at home don't look like they will lose. So maybe a Benfica double chance and under pick El Honum. And then you make sure you salvage your money. Really, really, really difficult game for both of the matches. But of course, any in the Champions League, especially now, you said I need a lot of the matches to run through. I think that's what's going to happen. Celtic beat me away to Bavaria.
So, what check it? Bayern Munich history against teams from Scotland. Because even twice in the crowd, Scottish teams in the yard, they draw. They are in a bench. And
a Bayern can question two.
And
Brandon Rodgers said 1 goal over Scotland.
And from Munkobebia.
I will go with
I know. And from Munkobebia.
Into your shot 1 goal and no extra time.
Or Shaban Beshe.
There's
no way a band be home and Shogu. They will score. Celtics are banned.
As you see, our buying forces here and they slow down the game and against Leverkusen this weekend. You could tell the way Bayern are playing here very, very good. Slowing down the match and then try to get results from on there. I think know Jenny said Bayern phone by Jumano, but still we see AC Milan there that powerful.
Kofi, me and you make predictions in here. Bayern Munich come back because of the records now the amount. AC Milan there, what about trust more? Na akocho omo achibia no you do it at your own peril.
AC Milan to me show fi.
AC Milan. Medium say avoid the omo. Benfica Monaco Benfica beko. Omo she Monaco akoma nim. Atalanta so be she Club Brugge. Anu.
Na fi
abano simple
o de me who why you today my main farm me code ne emma etie for na afi de yenye schools can 10 se ne be a obeto o yin so which it ene se ne kan you know tonight definitely there is a win for us I see so Kofi kese ma a Betway code and the ma a minu per one of them a 12 odds the other one a 8 odds I think the because the chibit man could do 10 odds car depending on what the bookmakers go it's rich first one a 1718 F461 1718 F461